Popcorn, peanuts, and sugar. Yes, sir. Bob right here on this train. First train going south. Look yonder coming down the railroad track. Look yonder coming down the railroad track. It's the orange blossom special. It's a bringing my baby back. Talk about it traveling, the fastest on the rail. Talk about it traveling, the fastest on the rail. It's the orange blossom special, coming down the Seaboard Trail. What's the name of this train? This is John Blossom Smith. That right? Where you off to, boy? I think I'll get off down about Jacksonville, Florida. Where you going? Mine, Florida, boy, mine, Florida. Mine, Florida. See you going to Jacksonville. See if I get off of Miami down there at the Seaboard line. Right at the end.
Virginia. loving. She's got another man and gone. George's mother came to him with a bucket on her arm. Sing, my darling son, be careful how you run. For many a man has lost his life, been trying to make lost time. And if you run your engine right, you'll get there just on time. Up the road she darted, against the rock she crushed. Upside down the engine turned, and George's breast it smashed. His head was against the bar box door, the flames were rolling high. I'm glad I was born for an engineer to die on the Seminole Road. The doctor said to Georgie, my darling boy, be still. Your life may yet be saved, if it is God's bless it will. Oh no, said George, that will not do. I want to die so free. I want to die for the engine I love, 143. The doctor said to Georgie, your life cannot be saved. Murdered up on a railroad and laid in a lonesome grave. His face was covered up with blood, his eyes you could not see. And the very last words for Georgie said was, dear my God, to thee.
Come all ye railroad section men and listen to my song. It is of Larry O'Sullivan, who now is dead and gone. For 20 years a section boss, he never hired a tar. And it's giant ahead and center back, and Jerry go and aisle that car. For 20 years a section boss, he worked upon the track. And be it to his credit, he never had a rack. For he kept every joint right up to the pint with the tap of the tampon bar. And while the boys was shimming up the ties, it's Jerry, would you aisle that car? And every Sunday morning unto the gang he'd say, me boys, prepare ye, be aware the old lady goes to church today. Now I want every man to pump the best he can, for the distance it is far. And we have to get in ahead of number 10, so Jerry, go and aisle that car. 'Twas in November in the winter time, and the ground all covered with snow. Come put the handcar on the track, and over the section go. With his big soldier coat buttoned up to his throat, all weathers he would dare. And it's Paddy Mac, will you walk the track, and Jerry, go and aisle the car. God rest you, Larry O'Sullivan, to me you were kind and good. Ye always made the section men go out and chop me wood, and fetch me water from the well, and chop me kindling fine. And any man that wouldn't lend a hand, 'twas Larry, give him his time. Give my respects to the roadmaster, poor Larry, he did cry. And lave me up that I may see the old handcar before I die. Then lay the spike maul on me chest, the gauge and the old claw bar. And while the boys do be filling up the grave, oh, Jerry, would you aisle that car?
Goes rolling by. Farewell, my darling, farewell, my dear. Farewell, my darling, I hate to leave you here. When I go to Germany, I'll hear the cannons roar. Farewell, my darling, I'll think of you no more. Farewell, my darling, farewell, my dear. Farewell, my darling, I hate to leave you here. Now I'm going to Germany, I won't be back till fall. And if I see the guys there, I won't be back at all. Farewell, my darling, farewell, my dear. Farewell, my darling, I hate to leave you here.
Come all you brave old railroad men and listen while I tell the fate of E.G. Aldrich, a good man we all loved well. This man was running on a road known as Virginian line. He was a faithful engineer and pulled his train on time. He was the oldest on the road, we always called him Dad. He loved his engine very much, he was the best we've had. Frank O'Neill was his fireman, he was faithful, true, and brave. He stayed with Dad, he died with Dad, and built a new-made grave. It was a bright spring morning on the 24th of May. The train crew was at Roanoke, they were feeling fine and gay. Train number 3 had left Roanoke en route for Huntington. These poor men did not know that they were making their last run. Dad pulled his train, a pleasing smile on his bright face did beam. He did not have to grumble, Frank sure kept him lots of steam. At 11:52 that day they just left Ingleside, and eastbound freight crushed into them, they took their farewell ride. It seems that all good engineers to duty always sticks. Dad entered into service in the year 1906. He did not have to work to live, they begged him to retire. But Dad would not give his consent, to run was his desire. Dear ladies, if your husband runs an engine on the line, you may expect a message of his death most any time. All railroad men should live for God and always faithful be. Like Dad and Frank, they soon may pass into eternity.
For my side, roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow, don't you roll so slow, baby, how can I roll, baby, how can I roll when the wheel won't go? Ain't one hammer in this tunnel, that rang like mine, oh, that rang like mine, that rang like mine, rang like silver, shine like gold, and shine like gold, rang like silver, oh, rang like silver, and shine like gold. Somebody stole my 9-pound hammer, they took it and gone, they took it and gone. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow, when you roll so slow, baby, how can I roll, baby, how can I roll when the wheel won't go? Up on the mountain, for to see my darling, and ain't coming back, no, ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow, don't you roll so slow, baby, how can I roll, baby, how can I roll when the wheel won't go? Nine-pound hammer, that killed John Henry, ain't gonna kill me, ain't gonna kill me. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow, don't you roll so slow, baby, how can I roll, baby, how can I roll when the wheel won't go? All aboard the Davis Limited. This train leaves Atlanta all cocked and primed and headed for points southwest. Go to bed chillin', hush your crying. Let's all take a ride on the old T-line. Pour it on her, boy, give her lots of coal. Stick your head out the window, watch the drivers roll. Lower berth's $10, upper berth's $9. Box cars, 4 bits, flat cars a dime. You hobos flag this train. All out for Birmingham, the land of watermelons, speckled peas, goobers, peanuts, ground peas, and tenders. Don't forget your handbags, packages, umbrellas, and babies. First call for breakfast, wildcat on toast, corn liquor served in a fruit jar. Chitlins 30 cents a yard. Say, boy, hold this thing, engineer. Let's put this hobo off of this train. Say, boy, what you doing on this train?
Just trying to go home, Brakeman, that's all.
What you got there with you, boy?
Oh, this old guitar I'm carrying with me.
Can you play that thing?
Well, I can kind of strum a few tunes on it.
Let's have it, boy. If you can play that thing, you ride this train. Otherwise, you hit the ground.
Well, boy, I'm headed for home, and here's your number.
You can ride this train. You're now passing through Memphis, Tennessee, the land of good-looking women. Only one ugly one born in the last 50 years, and she was drowned in a bar pit 2 miles below town. Apples, peanuts, hot dogs, wieners, and chitlins. Corn liquor served in a fruit jar. All out for Vicksburg, the land of Plymouth Rock roosters, Frizzly hens, mule colts, tomcats, bull yearlings, bullfrogs, bull shooters, and bulldogs. Pour it on her. Keep her head in the air. You're now passing through Monroe, Louisiana, the land of young babies. No family has less than 10. No baby weighs less than 10 pounds, and every baby has a twin brother. All out for Shreveport, land of sunshine, located on the sunny banks of Red River, where the sun ever shines and love never dies, where woodpeckers sing like canaries and polecats smell like perfume. I thank you.
From the rocky-bound Atlantic to the South Pacific shore, from the coast of Maryland to the icebound Labrador, there's a train of splendor, and it's quite well known to all. The modern accommodation called the Wabash Cannonball. Great cities of importance that we reach up on our way. Chicago and St. Louis, Rock Island, so they say. Springfield and Decatur, Peoria and them all. We reach them by no other than the Wabash Cannonball. You can hear the merry jingle and the rumble and the roar as she dashes through the woodland, comes creeping along the shore. We hear the engines whistle and the merry hobos call as they ride their rocks and break beams of the Wabash Cannonball. There are other cities, partner, as you can easily see. St. Paul and Minneapolis and the famous Alfred. The lakes of Minnehaha where the laughing waters fall. We reach them by no other than the Wabash Cannonball. Now here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand. He's a brakeman that's respected by the hobos in the land. And when his days are over and the curtains round him fall, may his spirit ever linger on the Wabash Cannonball. You can hear the merry jingle and the rumble and the roar as she dashes through the woodland, comes creeping along the shore. We hear the engines whistle and the merry hobos call as they ride the rocks and break beams of the Wabash Cannonball.
fastest train I ever saw was the day I left my home. The engine had passed the 6-mile post, and the job had never left town. Look up, look down that lonesome road where you and I must go to the pines, where the sun never shines, where I shiver when the cold wind blows. The prettiest little girl I ever saw was walking down the line. Her cheeks was painted rosy red, and her hair hung down behind. Look up, look down that lonesome road where you and I must go to the pines, where the sun never shines, where I shiver when the cold wind blows. That train run back 4 miles from town and kill my girl, you know. Her head was found in the driver's wheel. Her body I never could find. Look up, look down that lonesome road where you and I must go.
Give him his orders at Monroe, Virginia, saying, Pete, you're way behind time. This is not 38, but it's old 97. You must put her in center on time. He looked round, says to his black greasy fireman, just shove on in a little more coal. And when we cross that White Oak Mountain, you can watch old 97 roll. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville, and a line on a 3-mile grade. It was on that grade that he lost his average, and you see what a jump he made. going down grade, making 90 mile an hour when his whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle and a skull dead to death with a steam. Now, ladies, you must take warning from this time now and on. Never speak hard words to your true love, and husbands, he may leave you and never return. I will leave 2 lanterns trim. Just set a light as I pass tonight. Set it where it may be seen. If our darling's dead, then show the red. If she's deader, then show the green. In a cottage home by the railroad side was a mother's watchful eye. Saw a gleam of hope in her people's smiles as the train went rushing by. Just one short glance was his only chance, but this signal light was seen. On the midnight air there he rose the prayer, thank God that light was green. Just set a light as I pass tonight. Set it where it may be seen. If our darling's dead, then show the red. If she's better, then show the green.
our grade up here. Nuff, you got your sand ready? Coming to the grade now. All right, Snuffy, bring that sand out here. Pour it on.
Somebody better push.
Somebody, well, push, boy.
Reckon we'll make it. You push.
Hey, we're spinning.
Somebody push.
Hey, I don't believe we're gonna make it, fella.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Oh, that sounds better, don't it?
Yeah, we made it.
Going down the other side of the hill now. Gonna pull into Chester, South Carolina in just a minute. Oh, that thing's picking up.
Ball in the jack. Boy, look at that baby go.
Going down to Chester, boys. Everybody grab your baggage and crawl off.
Way out west in Oregon in 1923, the Dalhart brothers wrecked the train as brutal as could be. Was train number 13 of the Southern Pacific Line. They just had passed through Cisco and were making regular time. When going through the tunnel, on the engine they came. Shots at Bates and his fireman, and then they wrecked the train.
and my sight is getting dim. I've laid my links and pins away to rust, and the only friend that's left to me in this wide world to stand is a little red caboose behind a train. Oh, I'm growing old and feeble now, and my sight is getting dim, and I cannot see those signals anymore. I can hear those whistles blowing, and I know I'll soon be going to a better home, I know that far away. It is time for me to go. They'll be pestered with the rain, the sleet, and the snow, and they'll find a heap of trouble when those hills they have to double with a little red caboose behind a train. Oh, I'm growing old and feeble now, and my sight is getting dim, and I cannot see those signals anymore. I can hear those whistles blowing, and I know I'll soon be going to a better home, I know that far away.